And we return to Crusader Kings II once again, and this time to a whole new era. Our character, our main man himself who kicked everything off, Varma the Ruthless, has died at the age of 62. I almost said an untimely death there, but let's be honest, there was nothing untimely about it. He was 62. He was getting up there a little bit, both literally in terms of age and physically in terms of his lustful hedonist traits. He was a hero in the Wolf Warriors. He joined on that legend, a daring journey to carve a name out for him in history. But age caught up with him. He was too brave, too wrathful, and honestly too blockheaded. And he paid the price by dying in a duel to this random Greek bishop, who we will mark as special interest to avenge our father's death. We are now playing as King Tricky of Finnmark, who, the second we got control of him, learned that the artifact our father had spent so long trying to get, the Gala horn from the gods themselves, was taken away from our court. So we, in a fit of rage, our rage and ambition and bravery, if you want to call it that, foolishness, arguably, rushed into the castle of the person who inherited it, fought all of his guards single-handedly, and left single-handedly, as in our hand was chopped off. Maybe signifying the beginning of a new start for our character here. Maybe showing that all that bravery, that wrathfulness, and that ambition doesn't make for a good character. Maybe we're going to learn a lesson from the death of our first character and our current character's father, King Varma. I still am not happy to rename us. I don't believe that anything King Varma did was good enough to rename this dynasty. For the time being, we will remain Triggy of Nordland until we get something to build up our dynasty with. But as always, don't forget we are running that Dungeons & Dragons backstory generator, because it's very easy to fall into the trap of CK2 of picking what is arguably the correct choice for characters, the objectively better decision, and that doesn't always lead to the most interesting decision. So on screen now is just the results of the randomizer where I loaded the page here. I'm going to hit the submit query button and re-randomize for our new character. And then if we scroll down, we will get a backstory. Here it is. Oh, wow. Holy shit, look at this backstory. It could not be any more perfect. Our background is a soldier. Well, it is. Let me just move that over a little bit. I'm obviously capturing this live and just re-randomized it there. Background is a soldier. War ravaged your homeland while you were growing up. It absolutely did. Our father didn't spend a single day not at war. Well, I mean, obviously, there was a few days where he wasn't at war, but for the most part, he was out there raiding, attacking our neighbors. Class rogue. An assassin or thief wronged you, which they absolutely did, so you focused your training on mastering the skills of your enemy to better combat foes of that sort. Events 1. I mean, that's obviously related to D&D, but in this case, I think it's very much true. That one event was the theft of the Gala horn from our father's treasury when he was on his deathbed. Which is a story we're going to tell. Obviously, it didn't quite happen like that. The guy who owned the Gala horn left so that we didn't have to inherit it, which it does feel like a slight on our honor. You spent time working as a soldier. It wants us to almost take back that artifact by any means necessary. What an incredible backstory. What an incredible random narrative to weave into our own already fairly consistent narrative, consistent with that backstory. Okay, you know what? I can fuck with that. We are a soldier, that much is true. We did have something stolen from us, more or less. Class, they want us to almost flip over to a rogue in that case. Maybe the scarring of Trigger, the man who took his arm and his artifact, has led to a serious personality conflict for him here. He might have been trained in war, he might know how to control soldiers, but his personal combat skill, his personal warrior's lifestyle is been decimated by that. You know, he's at such a massive disadvantage there. Minus 20 to his personal combat. Maybe now we go for a bit more of a shadowy character. And you know what? Let's roll with it. Martial and intrigue. Striking behind the shadows and getting what we want by any means necessary. Ambitious and brave, I think, also go into that fairly well. The only problem is our guy is honest, which doesn't lend itself well to sneaking around. I mean, you could argue it does. He's very honest about, I'm going to get that artifact back by any means necessary. He is also paranoid. So it does work to this kind of intrigue backstory a little bit. You know what? I can fuck with that. The only issue is, we are in the Wolf Warriors, of course. Our previous character introduced him. He's up to the rank of veteran already. Going up to hero, at this point, is probably fairly unlikely. Yeah, look, the current hero has 93 personal combat. We're never going to be able to compete with that. You know, the amount of duels, the amount of training we would need to overcome our one-handed nature, it would take many, many years, and by the end of it, we'd be in a worse situation at our father's age compared to where he was. You know, we'd have less personal combat, etc. Maybe now's the time we turn our back on the Wolf Warriors. There's nothing for us here. Not to mention the legend has already begun. We can't join that midway through. So I think we back out. And I think we see if there are any other societies that will take us. There is the Fellowship of Hell. The Fellowship of Hell are a secret society devoted to the study of dark sorcery and the veneration of Hell. The giant is ruler of Helheim. That is more about intrigue, but that's more about kind of dark magic. So I don't think that suits us at all. Out of all of them, there is this thing here, the Dragonkin, which is another secret society. We need a higher intrigue before we'd be allowed to join them, though. Maybe a dragon is very appropriate for us, you know? What combines mental might, intrigue, gathering things, and martial prowess more than a dragon? Maybe we'll keep an eye on that one. But for the time being, we obviously can't do anything of the sort, because we're just a little bit too stupid upstairs. So I think, for our first ambition then, maybe we should have a son. That's probably not a bad idea, given that our guy could potentially, it's very unlikely, but he could potentially die any second here. King Trigger wants to have a son. Yeah, I think that's a fairly safe start. We are a duke, of course, so it wasn't all for nothing with our previous character. We accrued a good amount of wealth, we upgraded our capital, etc., etc., expanded our realm out. Unfortunately, though, our guy does not have the same domain stat. So we would have to give away 2 provinces to vassals, which opens our way up to rebellions and that type of thing. We could land it to our family members. Our brother, Gandalf of Poisoned-Tooth, the eldest son who was passed over for inheritance, hates us. He is our rival. Why does he hate us? Rival, extremely disappointed, short reign, title claimant. Yeah, he wants our land. So we could give the land to our younger brothers, if they are good enough, that is. And, I mean, Short is our half-brother and our friend there. Plus 100, that's what the kind of green insignia there means. Would any of them make for good vassals? Good allies? Erica's not bad. I mean, he's got that martial backstory, he's got diplomacy, but he's also, what is he? Oh, he's a cartographer. What about our sister? She's not having a good time of it trying to go out there into the world by herself. We can't give her a title because it's just not the done thing. You don't land women at this point. We could see our younger brothers come out. I mean, Jedvard, if we very quickly arrange for someone to educate him, could come out quite well. Let's give him, oh, I mean, we could educate him, of course. Yeah, sure, why not? And then you as well, younger brother, we're going to give you an intrigue education. And you know what? We'll educate you as well. One brother in martial, one brother in intrigue. I think that works with our backstory quite well. Okay, that's an alright idea, I think. Special action possible. We can set our crown focus in our capital, so of course we'll do that one. Got to do some of the basic round management stuff. We'll make our sister designated regent, given that she's not having a good time out there in the world up to this point. Treasury Guardian can be Shorty. Gandalfa, I don't trust you. Ideally, we need to get rid of Gandalfa somehow. If we kill him, we'll be a kinslayer. That comes with a lot of negatives. It's not the done thing. Though tribal vassals, you know, it's not as bad as it would be in Christianity. In mid kind of tribal areas, it would be a bit more respectable, but it's still not the done thing, you know. So we'll be very careful about that one. Cupbearer. So the Cupbearer is just, again, it's an honorary title, who gets to serve the drinks to ensure that no one's poisoned. It doesn't do anything. Well, actually, that's not true. If someone invites a Cupbearer to a plot, it gives them much higher plot power because you can poison them easier. There's a lot of depth to CK2, which I think a lot of people miss. For the time being, this young child, who's also our friend, 99 opinion of us, we have 100 opinion of him, makes a good sense of that. You can be our law speaker. Our marksman, we will make our... Yikes. I guess Toka. We'll try and win all of our brothers over, with the exception of Gandalfa. I think fuck Gandalfa. All my homies hate Gandalfa. Members of Parliament, again, we'll give it to our older brothers there. Not older brothers, but our brothers that are older than, than being children. Mistress. We give it to our sister. No, we do not give it to our sister. Neither mistress rank or the subsequent things that come with that. Commanders. I mean, our sister is the best commander in the realm, which is actually quite incredible. I don't mind making Gandalf a commander, because if he dies on the battlefield, he dies on the battlefield. I don't give a shit. It's all of our family being commanders, so we could be going to a lot of funerals, let's put it that way. And now for our council positions. Chancellor. Chancellor Toka. Okay, fine. Marshal Gandalfa. The guy hates us, but he's still good at his job. Steward Shorty. Oh, he's pretty terrible too. Spymaster. Well, that's a hard choice. That's a very hard choice. I'm not sure on that one. Wait, what happened to our wife? Her trait has changed. Oh, did all of our traits change? Oh, they absolutely have. Some of the mods updated, so it's my bad for not making local copies. Luckily, they didn't change enough for me to worry about trying to fix it. Our traits have changed a little bit, though. We're now tall and burly. Weird. Welcome to the Steam Workshop. They haven't changed enough, in my opinion, to say that things are very broken and we have to worry about it. Our wife is comely, burly, and unsightly. Okay. It's a bit of a downside for us because we don't have that powerful trait, but our character did become burly and tall, so I really can't complain that much. A little bit annoying, but not a big deal. I mean, it's kind of a side grade more than anything else. All right. Not worth fixing because it would take a long time to fix. Erica, welcome. Who are we going to make steward then? I guess we'll have to try and employ some people. Oh, there's an option to settle Iceland. Oh. Hey, it's still on the cards. We need 100 gold, though. We could borrow money from moneylenders, but... Shit, I mean, who would we owe? Any moneylenders in Scandinavia? We might even be going to mainland Europe. We'd have to pay them back at some point. I don't know if I like that idea. I don't know if I like that idea at all, to be honest. Okay. We will have Iceland as our separate goal, along with getting back the Galahorn. I said getting back as if we earned it in the first place, but I feel like we were owed it. We put a lot of effort into that. Ransom these people out. Actually, that almost gives us enough money for Iceland anyway. I don't want to take on debt. It doesn't seem like the Viking thing to do. If we can avoid it, we will absolutely try and avoid it. She's worth 46. Wowee. Must have been his daughter or something. You're worth 10. Mother-in-law vanished without a trace. Goodbye, mother-in-law. 70 gold. Okay. Oh, did we ransom out that last person? Oh, they don't want to ransom her anymore. That's annoying. So we've got 71 gold. We just need to make it a little bit more. We're not allied to Sweden anymore, so we could go and raid its borders. Probably wouldn't be best pleased about it, but they do have a temple down here, which I would love to go for. Let's drop our troops. Let's set a rally point here, and let's just try and make enough money to get off of mainland Scandinavia. There's a very obvious reason why, beyond the fact that we want to settle Iceland, and that is Sweden. They are swooping through continental Europe, which is a genuine surprise for Germanic nations, and they've unified Scandinavia bloody fast. We're next on their hit list. We are the only other Norse character in Scandinavia that hasn't fallen to Sweden, and that was only because we were married into his family for a while. We need to kind of either marry into him again, which is not going to happen, or we need to get the fuck out fast. Otherwise, we're just going to be subjugated as some tiny little vassal. The second that happens, getting independence is going to be more or less impossible. And we don't serve anyone. And what would Varma do? He wouldn't serve anyone else. My ward Cole, my younger brother Cole, was caught playing around with musicians. Oh yeah, we've seen that before. That's fine. You do what you like. We've lost severely injured and have gained scars, so we live to fight another day. Well, I say fight another day. We're going to stab another day, but not stab in the way that our father would have. We're going to stab with a very sharp knife, quietly. We're very good at leading troops, though, so I'm still going to go ahead with that. Look at this. 26-25 on the center. Let's go raiding team. If we can burn down the temple here, that'll be all the money we need to get to... Oh, shit! Jedvard coming out strong. Brilliant strategist right off the bat there. What a fucking guy. Gandalf, piss off. I know Jedvard is worse, but you don't want... We don't want to put Gandalf in a powerful position in the realm. You know, that he might start a plot against us to kill us. He's our heir. He's our successor if we were to die. And giving him the marshal title comes with a lot of respect. We don't want to do that. Spymaster. You know, having a Spymaster is better than no Spymaster. Is there anything we can give her like an honorary title or something? Member of Parliament, done. We could take her as a concubine and make her our mistress. It would piss off our wife, though. We could make our wife our mistress. I guess that probably wouldn't work, but we could try it. Oh, there you go. Grant the title of mistress. Royal mistress. There you are. Wowee. Young Jedward plays hard and talks straight. Chance of him becoming brave, or we can guarantee honest. The other outcome from this would just be honest anyway. Did he get it? He did not get it. He needs to show more ambition. He did get ambitious, though. If we could get this guy elected as our heir, if we die then, I'm happy. Ambitious, patient, gregarious, brilliant strategist. He's proud and envious, which makes sense for honestly, our dynasty as a whole at this point. Right, burn down this temple. Get me my money. Get the hell out. Let's move to Iceland. And then we can really start building up a realm. Safely, where no one can get to us. We can just build up buildings and marketplaces. We can lie in the lap of luxury. Not having to worry about, you know, raiders. We ourselves can head out. We can raid the Vatican. We can come back. They're not going to chase us to Iceland. This is going to be incredible if we can do it. If we can escape from Sweden. Ah, shit. We got the money. But their troops are moving in. We could burn it down fast. We could try and burn it down fast. It gets here tomorrow. We're not going to do it. Are we going to win this? 2,400 Swedish troops. They are attacking into mountains where we get a lot of bonuses. And they're taking a river crossing penalty. But they have double our troops. This is going to be a big gamble. We did not win. We absolutely did not win. While passing judgment on criminals from the safety of your throne and a young noble is brought before you, you quickly come to the conclusion that the man is indeed guilty. Condemning him might not be the wisest choice, as he is of noble birth. If we pardon him, he might prove himself useful to you and will be in your debt. A man named Hakon appears in the court, who owes us a favour, or we throw him in the dungeons, get a bit of prestige. You know what? For the time being, we've got bigger fish to fry. We're going to worry about you, Hakon. Okay, 88 gold. We just need to hit, like, one more province. We got a Sampi. I haven't got enough money. We could move through some of these. Are they being conquered by Svithjod? No, they're not. It's a peasant revolt. Of all the reasons to lose your province, that's a bit of a shame. We won't worry about moving around the council right now. Oh, shit. My brother left my court. Toke Vormason left our court, and he's hiring men for attack against me. He's going to attack us on the 6th of June to try and take the title. Well, by then we might have fled to Iceland, so I really don't care that much, to be honest. They're attacking into us with 700 men. Just... Oh, shit. Sorry? Destruction of the Pandadactyrian. Fall of the Byzantine Empire. The ancient center of learning in Constantinople has ceased to exist. Its scholars are now flooding through Europe. Wait, what? What, Constantinople fell? Oh my god, it did! Bulgaria have conquered Constantinople. Bulgaria at this point being Altaic, Tengri pagans. Wowee. Holy crap. What's going on? Like, Christianity this time is getting absolutely steamrolled. You've got Germanic pagans moving into West France here. Andalasia is absolutely blown up and taken most of Iberia. You've got the fall of the Byzantine Empire there as well. Holy crap. This is quite big for pagans. Let's keep an eye on what's happening. Oh, shit. As the enemy draws near the battle, an uncontrollable rage begins to swell within you. Well, we already knew he was filled with rage after losing the bloody Galahorn. Gains the trait Berserker, much like our father, although we have been crushed again. God damn it, we just need like 5 more gold. Okay, you know what? I trust my wife's word. I absolutely do trust my wife's word, given that she is now our lover. We've designated her as our, you know, one true love there. I think she's trustworthy. Except for the fact we know she slept with our father because, well, we were the father at that point. Never mind. Life goes on. Right, I'm not going to hold a blue. We're going to settle Iceland immediately. The council are content. That's what that laughing noise means. The council are always uncontent for a little while during succession. Let's at least assign a council. I don't care if they're good or bad at this point. So let's have you building zeal. Give us a bit of monthly piety. Let's get you studying technology. I would say in Constantinople we can reach. Sure. They always have the best technological advances down there. You build up my legend. You rebuild the troops that we just lost. And Bercy, honestly, Bercy, try and win over Sweden. We need to buy ourselves a bit more time. And if we can make them a little more friendly with us, they might be a little less reluctant to declare war. Our wife is feeling somewhat gloomy because of her pregnancy. I'm not spending gold on her. She can fuck off. But I will go spend some time with her. 5% chance of getting the trait kind. Imagine that. We're considered very kind because your wife is pregnant. Brilliant. Did we get kind, though? We did not. Okay, you know what? I think it's better for the character not becoming kind. It's a bit more restrictive in that sense. Shorty wants to duel. This is where we might want to say no, because Shorty might get his arse handed to him. I think he's a fairly capable warrior. He's brawny. He's got quite high personal combat there. Shorty wants to duel again. Brilliant. And now our other brother wants to duel. I wish there was a way to be like, just do it. You know, I really do not care. Top of the morning and nothing to report, the guard told me as I made a few rounds around my garden. We either say, continue as you were, stand up straight. 20% chance of us becoming proud, or why aren't you being more vigilant? 25% chance of being more proud. We're a paranoid man. We're paranoid. We're getting into the intrigue lifestyle. I think, yeah, why aren't you being more vigilant? We're also honest. And we did gain the proud trait. That's actually quite good. You have a new heir. If your character dies now, your player is Varma Triggerson. We named him after our father. He's also attractive. Well, comely, which is kind of okay. Oh, you know what? I'm happy with that one. Let's keep it how it is. We will wait until his personality starts to develop before we start educating him. Rather than potentially take the gamble there. We can, if we're interested, which of course we are, show interest in the Dragonkin. Alright, you know what? Let's see what this is all about. I'll kind of wear my influence on my sleeve a little bit there. Like, come on, let's get in. We've had a son. Good work. I think next... what do you think? Groom and heir gives us 20% fertility, but that doesn't clear until we become an adult. I think we want to improve our intrigue. We know that stealing that artifact back through charging in, trying to cut a swath through them, doesn't work. It didn't work, and we paid a heavy price. So now we'll try improving ourselves elsewhere. Trigger is now known as the Leatherneck. What do you mean the Leatherneck? I'm not even sure what they're trying to imply with that, to be honest with you. I should point out, holding domain titles above what we're allowed to, we have 5 out of 3, right? So we're 2 above what we should be. The negative to that is if we die, there's a chance we can lose some of them. They'll just be dished out randomly if we die at this point to random people, so it could end up going to our brother, our rival, who has... Oh, shit. He's now a hero in the Wolf Warriors, which means he'll have some respect. You can tell because he's wearing a dog on his head. Let's be careful, but we might just end up giving away all of this land on mainland Scandinavia just so that we're not, you know, sitting there with a giant target on our back. Come on. We're almost there. Just a little bit longer. I rushed to the local market as the sun was setting, hoping to buy something I really wanted, but the merchant told me he's run out of that product. Be a long time before I can acquire more of it, he told me apologetically. Even if I was paying a lot of money, he wouldn't be able to get it for me right away. No problem with that. I will wait. Lose the trait Wrath. Always say that bastard, he's tricking me. There's a chance we gain Wrath, Cynical, or Paranoid. I think, given that we already have Cynical and Paranoid... Sorry, Wrath and Paranoid, that's the right answer. If we become Cynical, that would have been okay as well. Someone's trying to kill our wife? Someone's trying to kill our wife. Someone's also trying to kill Shorty. I'm going to say, please don't kill one another. Brothers, we need to stand firm here. Oh, shit. What is this? Does it not get boring sitting around your big fancy castle with all your nice furniture and nice servants speaking your nice language? Asked the Dungeon Master. You need to try something different. Spice up your life a little. Rulers selected at random will have their capital swapped with another ruler. Shit. We were not selected. Okay. Oh. Who did get swapped then, I wonder? Okay, well, obviously that's not correct at all. Cordoba got swapped with them. Oh my god. Khan Thursa, a Hungarian Khan, got his capital swapped to the Netherlands. That's incredible. Wow, this is a bit messy, isn't it? Who got swapped there? Oh my god, this poor Indian guy got swapped to the Isle of Wight. That's a fate I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Oh, look at the border gore now, though. Is the Pope still in Rome? Okay, that's impressive. That's good. Wow, what a mess. You can see all these little kind of pocket areas are what have been swapped out. That's apparently part of England now. Yeah, I'm not sure that's entirely correct, I'll be honest with you. Wow, what a state. It's a lot of England everywhere. Although they had a habit of doing that throughout history, huh? And then this guy is Byzantium, I assume. Oh, no. Condossieri Berto, an Italian mercenary, has taken control of the island of Orkney. I wish him the best of luck. What an incredible place to end up. That guy lucked out. He got his own fucking private island. Good for him. And Gandalfa wants to become our marshal. I don't trust you, Gandalfa. I rule in the petty kingdom of Finnmark. Piss off. Come on. Just give me... Look, please. Just give me a little bit of money here. Jedvard almost begged me to help him become as successful as me. It was almost disgusting how he admired my ambition and success. I could teach you, but I gotta charge. Or we tell him to leave us alone. No, I will teach you, but I've got to charge you 10 gold. And with that, the ability to move to Iceland. Lose 100 gold and settles Iceland with proper Norse families. That is something worthy of writing down. Founding a whole country. King Trigger the Leatherneck has created the Alden of Iceland. We usurped the chiefdom of Söderland from those random Catholic priests who would not have put up a fight. Let's be honest here. Give me that. Iceland settled. Iceland, despite its ominous name, is proven to be quite fertile. Up until this point, only a few hermits inhabited the island, though this is no longer the case. Many Norse settlers are flocking to the coast, sponsored with ships and building materials by Trigger Varmason of Nordland, in search of a new life. Faeldober Machada and his followers have left the island in disgust, returning south to their ancestral homes in Ireland. An impressive journey. My friends, we've done it. Here we are. And we own all of this. This is all ours. I'm going to say, you know what, Gandalfa? You know what, brother? You want some land? You want some land, Gandalfa? Honestly, my friend, take the land. We're going to give him Finnmark. And you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to say that Alden of Iceland is now our new primary title. We are now referring to ourselves as Iceland. We're going to go up to Gandalfa. We're going to say, Gandalfa, take all of Finnmark. What else do I want to give him here? I want to give him Yamtaland and Normdal. We can't hold any of this. We're 8 out of 4, so we've got to give it away. I'm going to give you... Let's throw him under the bus here a little bit. And if he succeeds, honestly, good on him. A son of Varma, a great warrior. If he manages to, I don't know, unify Finland, if we get a branch of our family on mainland Scandinavia doing well for themselves, that's not a bad thing. That's honestly impressive. And I'm giving him a hell of an opportunity here to not fuck this up. So I'm just going to give him all of these titles here on mainland Scandinavia. We're going to give him Nordland as well. Wait. No, the other one. No, wait, that's the one in Iceland, right? I just want to say give him the Alden of Finnmark. I don't want to give him the whole thing. Boom. We can't give him that one because it's our capital. Fuck, I should have moved our capital before I did that. Well, that was silly. Let's go here for our... Actually, you know what? It makes no difference. Where's the coast on this one? Okay, so the sea tile here is there. I want to make our main sea tile... Man, it's up for debate, really. If we make it there, it means that enemy ships have to travel one more sea province to land in our capital. If we make it here, it obviously saves us sailing that one other province. I'm going to make this our capital. Sure, why not? Make it our crown focus. I wish I could have given my brother the capital. I should have moved it over before I gave it away. I can fix that. It's alright, don't worry about it. So let's give this to someone else. One of our other brothers. Who doesn't like us? It was you, right? I'll give you some land if you come back. Invite to court. He was an adventurer threat. He still is an adventurer threat. Tolle, I haven't got anything for you in the Kingdom of Iceland. I'm going to give you our old capital, and our brother will probably just vassalize him straight away. But at least they'll be unified on the mainland. There you go. Perfect. And then we'll grant him independence too. There you are. Good luck, my friend. And with that, we've officially moved off of mainland Scandinavia. We are no longer under the gigantic, horrifying shadow of Sweden with their, like, 24,000 troops, 25,000 troops. They're on their own. I have kind of hung them out to dry a little bit. I've thrown them under the bus, but we have our own little private island here. And there's a reason I didn't upgrade the capital too much, because we want to upgrade it here instead, right? So, how many boats have we got? Is probably the first question. Absolutely none. So, the first thing to do is absolutely build a shipbuilder. We need to get... Oh, my God. We didn't bring any technology with us. You fool. Okay, so what happens is... Let me explain why that's a bit fucky-wucky. When you invest technology, normally, and you move your capital, in that new capital, you get to invest some of that technology again. Because we were given the shipbuilding with an event, we didn't ever get that technology in the first place. It was given to us, right? So we don't have shipbuilding. What I'm saying is we might be trapped on Iceland for a little while. I'm not super against it, because it means we can just sit here and build up. We'll be able to get prestige through our societies and whatnot. But it's going to be kind of slow going here while we rebuild over in Iceland. There's a little bit bullshit that it doesn't give it here, because of course it wasn't a Norse county. It was under the control of Irish priests. So it does make sense that these also wouldn't have gained that bonus. But we're very, very safe. It's a very, very, very safe start. For better or for worse. Let's go steal some of that English tech. See if we can... Actually, is there somewhere good with good shipbuilding? No. No. Anywhere... Actually, the county we put him in doesn't have... Oh, no, it's fine. Leicester does have good shipbuilding. So we'll just stay there and steal what we can. A little bit unfortunate, but that's all right. It's just a side effect to the Viking era. Ideally, I'd love to be able to hold all of Iceland forever. That would be incredible if we can increase our domain size. And we can do that by investing into our castle here. There's a room that gives +1 stewardship. There we go. It's going to be a slower game plan doing this, but I think it is the right idea in the long term. Shit, we can become brave. Oh, we're already brave. Of course we would take this option. The ocean waters murmur and rage and rage and rage around you in a dream. Maddening array of raw force of nature's destruction. And you are unraveled, helplessly, you are at their mercy. What is humanity but a speck in the cosmos when compared to this? Even this I shall overcome. Of course you would. Oh shit. Beampolar wants to press her claim on Finnmark for the glory of our dynasty. Honestly, I would absolutely 100% do that. Oh shit, and Cold came out an elusive shadow. One child came out masterful at Marshall. The other child came out masterful at Intrigue. They're going to make for some good allies, assuming we can keep them happy. I would love to press our sister's claim on Finnmark. We can't get over there to do it, though. I'm going to have to refuse it. I don't think they're outrageous. I wish I could just say I'm sorry, but we literally cannot do that, sister. So, let's leave it there for today. It's going to be a big grind to get back to where we were. Hopefully one of these societies will take us. We could try Njord's Finest and become a sea terror. I mean, it still kind of makes sense for our guy's backstory a little bit. We are trying to focus our training on mastering skills so that we can combat foes who wronged us. The guy who chopped off our hand and get back our artifacts. I think maybe Njord's Finest could work for that. They seek glory, honor, and treasure. I could be persuaded. You know what? Fuck it. What do you think? Maybe swap over? I don't know. We'll talk more about that for next episode. Thank you all for watching. And we'll be back tomorrow, in theory. Bearing in mind, I am recording these while I'm away, so schedule could be a little bit weird.